Okay, good day everyone. Welcome back to another bee video. You join me here, I'm just setting up here at the moment. And while I'm doing that, I was just going to talk about what we're going to be looking for today and what we want to see in our in the hive that we have. That's what we're here doing today. We're doing a basic check. Going to refeed them, make sure they're doing okay. I've seen online that a lot of beekeepers are dealing with wasps at the moment. So I had the entrance already reduced. So hopefully that means, oh, lovely wren singing there. So hopefully that means they've been able to keep the wasps at bay. It can be a big problem for honeybees, wasps. They come in and steal the sugar water or syrup or whatever else they have going on in their hive, basically. Tool, that's all we need for now. So yeah, here goes. Let's just see if they're coming in and out of the entrances. They seem to be coming. A wasp's in low. Alright. So let's just take a look around the corner here. Oh no, seen a lot of wasps coming in and out. That is not a good sign. I thought I saw bees coming in and out, but I just saw 3 or 4 wasps come out of that. We could be going into a very bad hive right now. So, not gonna lie, really not hopeful for this at the moment. As yeah, all I saw was a lot of wasps coming in and out there. So off at the roof first. Okay, I can still see some honeybees in there, but I've seen a lot of wasps. Seeing mostly wasps. Wasps in the feeder, wasps in everything. I think this could be a worst case scenario here. So very disheartening. It's all part of nature, I suppose. Wasps, but it's a real shame. Like, I'm seeing more wasps in there than anything else, really. I'm going to go seek advice, and I will get back to you with an update. And this is just that evening of the last video. And you may remember our hive was being completely ransacked by wasps. And pretty much the situation is pretty bleak from what I'm being told. As it's such a small amount of bees, they can't defend themselves. I've reduced the hole, but the bees have pretty much picked this hive as easy pickings. And what they're doing is basically just going in and stealing all the honey. And that won't stop there. They will eventually kill all the bees as well. So usually, I've been told a number of things. I've been told it's over, let it go. It will, try again in spring, get new bees. And I'll probably end up doing that. But there's also another option of moving the hive. And what moving the hive does is basically, if I move the hive now, I have to move it at least 3 miles, or else the bees will remember where their old hive is and try to return to it, and it won't be there. So you have to move it further than 3 miles. But what'll that do? It'll give them a break from the wasps. So all the wasps tomorrow morning are going to come back to this place up here, to where our hives are, and our hive is going to be gone. And hopefully that will give them just that little bit of room. This is a last ditch effort to try to save these bees. I am not hopeful for these bees, if I'm perfectly honest with you, but I can't do nothing. So yeah, let's go. Let's do this. So I don't have smoke with me as I'm hopping into the car straight after. So there's really not a lot of point in grabbing and lighting the smoke. So let's see, is there much bees? And there's still wasps coming in and out of my hive. I've left it till evening so that they'll be able to there's still a lot of wasps coming and going out of that place. And as we can see, it's nothing but wasps in that feeder there. So really they're going in here for this sugar water. That's why you need a lid. My poor bees, not doing too well in there. Okay, so that's the feeder out, and I'm putting the lid back on. You can see a wasp there running away with a torso of a bee. So time is of the essence for these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strap this up and then wait until it gets maybe just a little bit darker. So when I said I wanted to do beekeeping, you'll remember I was going to include all the good, bad and the ugly. And this certainly counts as the ugly. You can't say I didn't warn you. And please, if you are an experienced beekeeper, throw in your pitch down below. But please remember, I'm brand new at this. I'm only doing what I think is best, so don't judge me too hard. Make sure that's nice and tight, don't want that coming apart in the van. Alright, so I'm going to start bringing stuff to the car, or to the van, and I'll wait a while. So the plan moving forward anyway, as I'm waiting for those wasps to go home, moving forward with the beekeeping videos, is obviously I'm going to try to keep this hive, or these few bees alive, through my efforts. As I said, I'm not too hopeful, but I can't just do nothing, so I'm going to try my best. And then in the spring, whether these bees are alive or not, I'll probably be getting a full nuke. I'll probably get a 5-frame nucleus, it's called. So it's like our 5-frame hive full of bees and full of eggs and brood, with a queen laying. And we'll start off with springing that. But in the meantime, I'm going to wait it out here for a bit. Wait in the woods, as I often do when I'm filming. But this time, I'll be waiting to see if the wasps go home. So yeah, I'm going to leave it maybe half an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and see what happens. Usually I do sit in woods with my camera gear, sitting, waiting for animals or anything to appear, but there's something I feel a little odd, standing in a bee suit, just in the middle of the forest, waiting for wasps to go home. There's a sentence I didn't think I'd say in a while. Okay, I'm plugging this up now because if I leave it any later, it's going to be too late to move them. So what I'm doing now is plugging up the entrance, and I've plugged up here because I noticed some wasps were getting in and out of there, and here, and there seems to be a couple of different ways to get into this hive, which is not ideal. And so the move begins. I'm going to keep my bee suit on in the car. And we're away. Bees are in the van, off to their new home, and I would imagine with quite a number of wasps, but hopefully I've done enough. I will let you know when I get there. Alright everyone, here the next day, and I actually forgot to video it because I was in a bit of a rush. So what I done was, I've put the feeder in. As you can see, there's not a whole array of wasps coming in and out of the hive anymore, so that's the purpose of moving it. So I've put sugar water in there. Hopefully wasps don't find it here. I've tried to make sure I didn't spill any sugar water anywhere. But yeah, so this will give the bees at least a fighting chance. As I said, I'm not very hopeful, but at least this does give them a fighting shot and a chance at maybe building up enough reserves for the winter, as the ivy the ivy's actually just starting to, if we look over here we have some ivy. And it's just starting to, it hasn't just yet, but the ivy's starting to flower, and that's a big nectar run for these bees. So there's loads of ivy there, and there's plenty of ivy around here, so that's going to be their best fighting chance. So I'm away to college for a week now, and we'll check them in a week's time. Hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.